The city of Austin, Texas this week considering raising the minimum wage from $15 to $22 an hour for full-time employees. And with the increased cost of living, minimum wage job openings have surged. However, this rise could potentially cut costs for other funding, including public libraries and homeless initiative. Joining us to discuss this now is the host of Wise Guys, John Tabacco. John, it doesn't seem to me to be a huge jump given the fact that we are dealing with record inflation right now, rising gas prices. People had already been having discussions about the minimum wage not even being high enough to sustain the cost of living back before we started spiraling into this crisis with gas prices and inflation.
Well, look, I can understand where you're coming from on that. The inflation is out of control. The Fed's trying to catch up. They're behind the curve. Now they're doing these, historical rate hikes to try to get things under control. But Kilmeny, as you know, for Wise Guys, Newsmax lets me get out there in the streets and talk to regular people. And, this week I was at a local butcher shop talking to them about how it's affecting them, prices and stuff like that. And the owner, Freddie, was saying to me, look, I'm trying to pay kids $20 to $25 an hour, and they don't want to come in and mop the floors and clean dishes and do the hard job. So, many people forget this, but 53% of all Americans are employed by small business. And the same small business owners have literally been crushed over the last couple of years due to lockdowns and pandemics and masks. So I understand there's got to be a balance, but to me, we got to try to help small business owners on the supply side of these things. And by making them pay even more and more for labor, it's just going to pass on higher costs to people. So to me, it's almost contra to what we need to do. I believe everyone needs a living wage, a fair living wage. But to just keep raising rates because inflation is going up, there's no economic theory behind that I know of.
Yeah, there's no easy solution here. Obviously, needing to compensate workers to combat these rising inflation prices while not hurting to small businesses at the same time. And you make a great point there. That being said, in terms of inflation and, the Fed raising interest rates hikes by 75 basis points, the largest that we've seen since 1994. Where do you see, how close are we to an economic recession here?
Well, we're in it. They just don't want to tell us that, Kilmeny. And, I try to break it down into regular man speak. This is simple economics 101 from high school. If you want to stop inflation, the Fed has to raise the rates, the amount of the inflation. So the Fed and Janet Yellen, they've been lying to us for months. Oh, this inflation is transitory. Oh, this inflation is from Putin. What the Fed needs to do, they got to get on their horse and they got to raise rates by almost 8% right now, because we're looking at, the import pricing index tells you what stuff is going to cost to import a few months down the line. That's at 11 right now, and the Fed's at 2 and change. So we need to raise rates another 8%. And doing that is going to kill any hope of of staving off a recession. There's no other way out of it than the Fed to keep doing these gigantic rate hikes. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're going to be looking at, 10 to 11% interest rates, which will also kill the housing market.
Yeah. And really quickly before we go, John, what are you projecting in terms of gas prices right now? The Biden administration has been touting that it's released an abundance from the strategic oil petroleum reserves, but it's really taken an attack on big oil CEOs, even inviting them to the White House for a conversation next week.
Well, look, gas prices are going to keep skyrocketing. Joe Biden goes out there and tries to blame it on anybody else but him. And he went on the No Malarkey tour when he was running for president. He's on the Malarkey tour right now because the Fed, they got to keep raising rates. So that's going to take money out of people's pocket. And at the same time, Joe Biden has his the Senate Banking Committee and the regulatory agencies threatening banks not to lend money to fossil fuel companies. So they're taking away their money. They're making it harder. We had over 25% decrease in refineries over the last 10 years in the U.S. So everything they're doing is basically saying, hey, we're going to give you $10 gas, and then maybe you'll buy an electric car.
All right. John Tabacco, we appreciate you being with us. And of course, you can catch John Tabacco's show, Wise Guys, right here on Newsmax.